This is the third time I've tried this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the least of these. Today I want to do a small piece. I don't have a lot of time on my hands tonight, but I kind of wanted to talk about a couple of things. First of all, we're going to continue our walk through the book of Revelation, but before I do, we are in the things that are to come hereafter, and I just want to kind of lay out a map of what I feel is going to play out in this book. I do believe that the rapture happens in chapter 4 of the book of Revelation. John is taken to heaven, and John represents the church, and he is taken to the throne room of God to see what comes hereafter, which is very important to note because Daniel and Ezekiel also saw the end, especially Daniel and his details of the end, but he witnesses it. He doesn't he's not taken to heaven to record it, to record heaven and to record what comes after. So John is actually taken to heaven, and he records what heaven looks like, the throne room of God, before he goes in to the Lord's opening of the six seals. People really need to understand what it is that the restrainer's purpose actually is. If you can't feel the restrainer in this world right now, excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know if that recorded everything. That my daughter just came in here, and I like to do these privately. The first 4 seals of God are going to cause so much destruction. You have war, you have death, you have famine, and you have the Antichrist rising. The white horse. He's sitting on a white horse. The fact that the horse is white shows that he's deceptive. He's going to come in peaceably, which you can find in the book of Daniel in chapters 7, 8, 9, 7 all the way to the end. Daniel is given the same message that John is given, but Daniel's told to seal it up. And John, there's a lot that is revealed to John. He sees the rise of the beast. It is my belief that the Roman Empire will rise once again, and the Pope will be the leader of religion. But obviously, this king, one of these kings will supposedly die, and then he will rise again. Apollyon, which can be equated to Satan's son, he rises out of the ashes, and he goes into what the world will know as the Antichrist. But I believe that is going to happen in the Roman Empire that will be newly erected, probably after massive wars that will happen over there, probably a nuclear war of some nature for Isaiah 17 to come to pass, where Damascus is completely obliterated and left uninhabitable. There is going to be also a rise, not just with wars with countries, but with people, with one another. The Bible says the hearts of the love of many wax cold. Well, once the restrainer's gone, people are going to be brutal to one another. It's not going to be It's going to be a lot different than it is now. People won't have any qualms about shooting someone, and they'll have no conscience about doing so. They won't have any qualms about, breaking into other people's homes, or, we think the world lacks respect and courtesy and love and kindness now. When the restrainer is gone, those things will also be gone. We are seeing a convergence happen, and it's exciting to watch it happen if your heart is with Christ. I will go into, actually read from the book of Revelation next week. I've just had a lot going on today, and I've got grandkids, and I am, you're looking at my wall again because I'm not going to put my face on a camera today. My nerves are already shot. So I will start next week going back into this book, but I really wanted to kind of let you know where I stand. And as we walk through the book of Revelation, maybe you'll be able to see where I'm coming from, and maybe we can, discuss it. Maybe there's something that I'm missing that I could learn from you, or, maybe you'll learn something new from me. But a lot of people think that America is Mystery Babylon, and though it, kind of sounds like it with being rich and all the, merchants of the nation, all the nations, rather, mourning over Mystery Babylon falling because they can't exchange merchandise with us anymore. I can see where people would think that is America, but the truth is that as we move forward in the book of Revelation, you will recognize that a common purpose, a common land is the nation of Israel. This is about the Jews. This is about the Jewish nation of Israel as we continue in. And the Roman Empire, I do believe, will rise again. I believe it is the beast that suffered the mortal wound and still lived. I think that's going to be the rise of the Roman Empire. And I also believe there's going to be miracles that the false prophet will produce in front of the king of the, in front of the Antichrist. So anyway, we'll get back into this. We are in chapter 4, and we're fixing to talk about what heaven looks like and rejoice in heaven. And that is what we're doing during the 7-year time span between the rapture and the second coming of Jesus Christ. We're up there rejoicing and praising the Lord in heaven. But I will see you guys next week, and I hope you have a blessed weekend. God bless. Have a good night.